have you crying your tears yet, little Cargosa. We'll bring you from your simple tribal customs into the intricacies of real witchcraft. No more the falling rain upon the stalks of corn. No more bolstering the courage of your braves. All that is past you now. So once more, we link our hands across the centuries. Ancient allies, ancient enemies. Your suffering people and my haunted descendants. Come in, gentlemen, come in. I've been expecting you.
Julian, how did you get in here?
The door was open.
It is supposed to be locked.
It used to be locked when your father and I were children, but we usually found a way to get in.
Was anyone else in here when you came in?
All that was here is what you see, family bones. Benjamin used to call that the skeleton.
You shouldn't be here, grandfather.
Nonsense. We used to play in this room hours at a time when we were boys.
Mother's going to wonder where you are.
I was too excited at being here again. I couldn't resist coming to see if anything had changed.
Are you sure no one was here when you came in?
Absolutely certain. Is someone supposed to be here?
I thought Raxel was...
Raxel? Who is she?
She's my servant.
And she stays here? It's hardly a pleasant room for anyone.
No. It's just that she was supposed to wait for me here.
What is supposed to be isn't always what is, especially in this room.
I'll find her.
No, stay here.
Call! Let him go. He's all right.
Are you sure of that?
My grandson is not in danger.
You seem very secure in your knowledge.
Perhaps I am.
What are you hiding from us?
Why should I hide anything from you?
It seems very strange to me that when other people are in bed, you're here in a room that most people like to avoid.
I am not most people.
You are a Desmond.
My boy, I really haven't been a Desmond for many years.
You sound as if you've made a deliberate choice.
The choice was not mine. Fate made it for me. I found a key to evade it. Nothing more.
Then you were under the curse that has followed me.
It left me and went to Benjamin. Then it left Benjamin and went to your father.
My father? I didn't know that.
How many people know that you're under its spell?
Emily does?
Emily? You told the girl you're going to marry?
Well, I couldn't put her in danger by not warning her.
She might be in greater danger because of your warning.
Well, I couldn't think of marrying Emily without telling her the truth.
And you? Do you know the truth?
You say the curse left you. How?
By my giving up being a Desmond. By my denying my entire fortune, my family, my identity. It wasn't very easy.
Why did you come back?
I couldn't rest, knowing that the curse that could no longer come to me is reaching out for my grandson.
And that's what brought you to his side?
Desmond takes care of his own, even from the grave.
Are you from the grave?
There are certain questions I cannot answer. I can only point out your danger and help as best way I can.
You can help me by finding something for me.
Is this what you're looking for?
Yes.
It was here when I came in. I think it summoned me. Take it to your room. Guard it well, or it will not guard you.
I think you better come with me.
No, I'm staying here with my recollections of boyhood games. My memory is slowly coming back to me. Here in this room, fate decided for me once long ago. I want to recapture that moment if I can. Leave me, please.
Laszlo, I didn't know you'd come home. Where's Court?
He went down to see Jean-Paul.
Did you argue with him just now? I heard voices in the hallway.
We had a discussion. I suppose you could call it a quarrel.
Oh, I see. I wish you wouldn't.
Ada, why did you bring Irene Hatter to Desmond Hall today?
I went to her house to apologize.
Apologize for what?
Court confessed that he'd tricked you into going to her house the time I found you there.
Court confessed that.
Yes, he's turning over a new leaf. You just wait and see.
So you went to her house to say you were sorry?
Well, I was ashamed of my behavior.
And then you brought her here to Desmond Hall?
She insisted on coming to see Emily.
Why? For what reason?
Oh, there had been a very strange rumor.
Rumor? What kind of rumor?
That Emily had died the night before.
So that's what the men were talking about.
However, Emily is fine. It was just a very silly mistake.
Well, who would start such a story?
Oh, someone with a morbid sense of humor, I suppose.
But why? Saying someone is dead? There must be a reason. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh, no, wait, just a minute, Laszlo. I have something else to tell you. Good news this time.
Jean-Paul told me about your father. Why didn't you call me and tell me?
Oh, I know I should have called you, but I haven't had a minute to think since he got here.
And am I to have the great privilege of meeting him, or is he going to be kept a secret from me like so many other things?
Laszlo, don't be angry with me, please. This has been the happiest day of my life, and don't spoil it. I want you to meet him, I want you to like him, and, well, come. If he's still awake, I'll introduce you to him right now. Oh, Laszlo, please be happy for me. Ever since my father got here, I haven't felt lost anymore.
Who is that man? He has the shape and voice of Monsieur le Comte himself, but I am not certain what his purpose is. Did you send him to me? Answer me! Is he the ancient one I ask for?
It will not answer you. You have tricked the last Desmond, and now I'm going to phone the police.
And what will you tell them?
I'll tell them that you tried to make me kill Emily.
We'll see if they believe you. They'll say you're insane.
I don't care what they think of me, but I'm going to stop you.
Then think what they'll do to Jean-Paul.
Jean-Paul. He hasn't done anything.
Are you sure of that? Ask him about Annie Harrigan and Agatha Pruitt.
If he's done anything, you've led him to it, just as you led me.
Well, call the police. Let them decide. Have them put him away. Then you can sit each night and wait for the star to come out. And listen for the heartbeat of your master and the mark of death.
No. No!
And then you will take his place, as you've always wanted to.
Raxel, I want you to set my grandson free. Do you hear me?
You can't mean that.
I'm not in the habit of saying things I do not mean.
But you were sent here to help me, not to stand in my path.
My dear Raxel, you don't know why I was sent.
I summoned you here.
The world of the servant is vastly different from that of the master. You do not know your place.
Who are you? Why are you here?
To accomplish what should have been done centuries ago. Do not look to Jacques Eloi Desmonds for guidance. What we must do alone. So let's not waste time in useless bickering.
Then you did not come here to serve me after all.
You took a vow to be my vassal. Are you now reneging on it?
No, Monsieur le Comte.
Father, I thought you'd be in bed by now.
Oh, sleep is for the young. I was getting acquainted with, Raxel, is it?
My husband wants to meet you.
Well, in that case, I will leave you with your family, Monsieur le Comte. Good night.
What did she call you?
Oh, she said I reminded her of some character in a novel. The Count of Monte Cristo, I think.
He came back to his society after a long absence, too, if I remember correctly.
Daddy, I'd like you to meet my husband, Laszlo Thaxton.
I trust you've made my Ada happy. Happier than her poor father did, at least.
Oh.
Stars disappeared and the heartbeat stopped.
Yes. We have been saved again.
Where was the mask?
Your grandfather found it in the secret room.
Raxel must have brought it there.
And why would she leave it there?
She was downstairs talking to the portrait, asking it for guidance.
Don't be afraid of her anymore. We're safe now.
She accused you of murder.
Do you believe that?
Well, Agatha Pruitt is dead. And Annie Harrigan did disappear.
Do you believe that I killed them?
Well, that's what Raxel says.
She's trying probably to trick you again. Court, you have to trust me.
You did tell me that you had done shameful things in your past.
We'll talk about the past, when the future holds no danger for us. Carcosa, hear us once again. Protect us through this long night.
What took you so long, Raxel?
You're with the Thaxtons.
Nonsense. I've been here waiting patiently for your return.
What has happened to the mask?
I was speaking to it and it disappeared before my eyes.
I told you to stay here until I came back with Master Court.
I don't see him.
He would not come with me.
Did you bring me the totem?
My key would not work. Miss Emily's door must be bolted from the inside.
You allowed others to discover your purposes. They now protect themselves against you.
It is the Indian mask that protects them.
That comes from playing one Desmond from another. You should have learned better with me and Brother Benjamin.
You're not Julian Desmond. He died in a shipboard. Fire! I was with Ada Thaxton's mother when they brought the body ashore.
Did you see Benjamin's body when it burned in his room? Are you always present at the death of a Desmond?
It has always been my duty to bring each Desmond to his master.
Your master is finished with you this time. I came to bring you to him.
Who is it?
Miss Court, sir.
What do you want?
Your mother and I want to talk to you.
I'm busy.
Go ahead, Court. It's safe now.
Oh, there you are, my dear. I'm ready to sleep now. It's been an exhausting day.
Well, I'll get you settled in your room.
Oh, don't bother. I can find my way around.
I want to look after you, Daddy.
Ada? Oh, never mind. I'll talk to you myself.
Couldn't this wait until the morning?
No, it could not. I want to know what you've been doing at Irene Hatter's.
Me.
You were seen going into her place late last night. Later, you and Raxel were seen in the village. And Philip brought you home in what appeared to be an intoxicated condition.
Well, since you know all about it, why are you asking me?
What did you tell her?
Why don't you ask her?
I promised your mother never to see her again.
Oh, you've promised that before.
I have taken all the rudeness from you I'm going to. I want the truth. Why did you tell Irene Hatter Emily Blair was dead?
I never said that.
And where did she hear the story?
I'm not in the habit of spreading Irene Hatter's rumors for her. And you should know that if anyone does. Get out of my room.
I will give you till morning. If you still refuse to tell me what I want to know, I shall have a little talk with Jean-Paul. You understand?
You are no longer useful to us.
You cannot take me back. My time is not finished on Earth.
Your time is finished when we say it is.
I will refuse to go.
There's very little you can do, Raxel.
What have I done? I've always been a faithful servant.
You have deluded yourself into assuming powers that are not yours. You brought others into the circle.
No, never, I swear.
We see it all. The lady with the candles. What is her name? Ah, yes, Irene Hatter. You have combined your powers with hers.
That was only to achieve our goal.
It was very foolish. Secrecy is the essential for your work. You have violated it.
But she does not know what my purpose is.
You have exposed your rituals to her. You have mentioned the sacred names in her presence. And now, your powers have left you.
Oh, give me time. My powers will return to me. I'm so close to success at last. Oh, please give me time.
Come in.
Am I disturbing you?
Well, I was about to go to bed.
I wanted to apologize for my behavior when I came in earlier this evening. I was somewhat on edge.
Oh, that's all right. It was just one of those days.
There is one other thing.
Yes?
Well, I don't like to carry ill feelings between relatives, but I think I ought to warn you about Court.
Oh, really? What's he done now?
He has been suggesting things to me that I think you ought to know about.
What kind of things?
He asked me to join you in a scheme to destroy you.
Oh, come now.
He intends to accuse you of something which will send you to the gallows.
Did he tell you this himself?
He asked me to join with him. He said he would split the estate 50-50.
When did he make this offer to you?
Just now, as a matter of fact. I've just come from his room.
I see. Well, there's only one thing to do. We'll just have to face him with it.
Wait a moment, Jean-Paul. He'll deny it. I only told you to put you on your guard.
Well, surely it's only fair to face him with your accusations.
You're far too trusting. He's a very devious boy, and I don't want Ada to be hurt.
How naive do you think I am? I'd be much better off taking my chances with Court than listening to your opportunistic lies.
To your own detriment, you Desmonds stick together.
It's called family loyalty, Laszlo. You should try to emulate it.
The arrogance of the Desmonds leads you to believe you can do anything you wish. Oh, don't think I'm not aware that old Julian Desmond came back from wherever he's been hiding all this time to see that his precious daughter was not in danger.
If you value your own life, you will make sure that she is in no danger.
The danger came when you arrived from Maljardin. Until then, everything was peaceful. And the time will come when you'll be repaid for the troubles you've caused. And when that time comes, you'll need every friend you can get, believe me.
Oh, ancient one of the tribunal, what have I done to offend you? Why have you abandoned me? Remember the innocent ones that I have brought to you to die in flames. Remember the moans of the dying, the laughter of the dead. Bring me my powers back to me once more. Set them against the stranger who has come here in many guises to this house. If he be true, send me a sign. If he be false, send me another envoy. No, not you.
The time has come to settle our accounts, you and I, Raxel.